Welcome to the Fish and Corn Show on a gloomy day. I'm happy to be here. Are we all happy to be here? And I'm actually privileged to be here for you folks.
Before they scoop us up.
Yeah. I feel happy to be your host on this journey, falling through the perpetual hole of life. We'll be your guides. We'll hold your hand or not. We'll inform you and give you abreast. Do I hear anything, or is that just squeaks or something? Or is that people out there?
That is the housekeeper talking to Paddington.
Oh, that's the animal critter.
The new dog.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat him later on. That's good.
No, we're not gonna eat Paddington.
But
you know what though? I've been thinking about it, and it's like
you've been
thinking about eating dog. Yes.
Oh, not Paddington though.
Not Paddington itself. No. I mean, she's, to be honest, too small and too,
You mean like Gristle?
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be much of a meal, but thinking about it, a big beefy Mastiff might be fun.
Little chop there.
Yeah.
Make it into some dinuguan. If you're Filipino, you know what that is. Dinuguan. And oh, dude, have you ever been to Tita's Kitchenette, Plaza Boulevard? It's this gamey smell that's there. That's like, you just killed that pig in the back. But even if you did you do it cleanliness? I mean, because there's this certain ethnic smell to it.
It's too OG for you? Is that it?
Yeah, I don't know why it's... restaurants cook all sorts of things these days. And why it smells that way, I don't know. It has this gamey smell. And
you are one self-hating Filipino, you know that?
Well, I mean, I guess it could be refined. I mean, some of the dishes, it's like, you even have something as innocuous as like an adobo. It's... Whoa, there's some strong flavor in there, and it's not the herbs, it's the herbs that you need. It's just like maybe, I don't know, they underkicked it or what, or I don't know how they get gaminess out of all these regular animals that everybody eats.
I think it's more your own association with it.
No, dude, if you go right here to Joy Cheese, next to, smells good in there, smells appetizing, and it's the same dishes, but
well, that's what I'm saying. I think maybe you have some sort of mental association with that place that you're just not being honest with yourself about.
Oh, go to a supermarket. You tell me if there's no noticeable smell difference if you go to a Seafood City versus Avon's. And you go to the seafood...
Well, of course there's a difference.
It's
different products being sold there. Of course there's
Well, I know that they lay the fish out on the ice, but you can go to Point Loma Seafood. It's on ice, and it don't stink. Or maybe it's the type of fish. I mean, they have a lot of that kind of pan-fried, oily fish. You can't escape going to a 99 Ranch or a Seafood City. If you want to smell it, you got 15 minutes in it before you start taking on that smell.
Oh, yeah, so that's kind of the whole point, no?
That's, maybe it's... They're from different parts of the world. 99 Ranch, I was just recently there last Saturday. Crowded. But there's these... family, there's a couple of people there from obviously China, but a different part maybe, because either I thought they were the master race of aliens, like UFO person would say, because they had, if I had this head of this family, there was a couple of these people there. I don't know if it's a certain part of China. The fish is 5'9". I'm 5'9". I'd be 6'3" if I had that head. I'd be 6'3". You know what I'm talking about? It's like, jeez. It's like you see like these things on big head, like you see like ancient Egyptians, like have these things. Are they aliens? If ancient aliens. These people had the same head. And you hear about reports about China being one of these hot spots during the day, during the Aztec days. They have pyramids.
You're terrible.
I'm serious. They had...
You are sounding more and more Trumpian.
But these people... They look like they're...
Now you're gonna tell me drugs are cheaper than candy bars.
This is in regards to, you know our viewers, you know what's going on with the administration, but I'm serious. There was a couple of people there that had these
Were they
alien heads.
elongated heads? I mean, were they
Kinda.
like...
It was,
So, like short bus head kind of deal?
and they had like that bowl cut on there. It's like, jeez. I mean, it's like, are you?
Oh, no.
Nothing beats this one Chinese couple I saw at Legoland this past summer. So, the lady in the couple is, you know, she's overdressed for the deal, but she's nothing that outrageous, just kind of overdressed for a
Man,
theme
corn.
park.
Can we close that door a little bit? This
Are
is
you cold?
it's we have a storm coming, viewers, and it's not like our last episode series where it was a good day. This is that storm we're talking about, and my God, there's like a. Oh, but go ahead, Corn, about your
Anyway,
story.
so the Chinese dude that's the part of the couple, right? He's
Handsome bloke.
yeah, but what was striking was his outfit, dude. So he's wearing this. You know what real oak camouflage looks like?
The forestry one, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So think real oak camo, right? But,
Okay, I might know the look. They had money, right?
But instead of making it a real oak camo jacket, right? Give it that pattern, but then chop it up in an argyle print. Okay?
It was designer.
And then turn it into a vest.
I've seen that.
And then on top of that vest,
He's wearing orange.
wear it on top of a layered, like woodland camouflage pattern. But again, it's not the real camouflage. It's kind of a variation on it.
He was obvious. This couple was obviously from China.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we
And his
know.
shoes had like a little woodland camo theme to it. It was all kind of way overdone. It was like,
Well, that's
wow.
all of it had a label. All of it had,
all of it had a label. All of it looked expensive. All of it looked ridiculous.
and that's the thing. That's how they do it. As long as it has a name, and it's
But
real
at least
deal.
it was tied in with a theme, I guess. But it was just all a little weird.
Hey, you know what's another
I mean,
weird thing?
the other weird thing was they were a couple in their late 20s, and it was Legoland, man. I mean,
Oh, no, it could be going to Denny's here in America, and they'd be snapping pictures. Oh, honestly, you know that scene out of
man, it's a kid's place, man. If I were a 20-something couple,
Let
I'm
me tell
not
you a
going to go
story.
to Legoland.
a perfect,
We're going to
a
go to
perfect,
Vegas or something.
a perfect scenario of this, which is very stereotypical, was the Rodney Dangerfield scene where he's bringing the Wang dude to the golf course in Caddyshack. He's from the good side, you know, of the wall, because he was like a developer along with fucking.
Yeah,
Dangerfield.
he's our president now.
Oh, that's crazy. But the Asian man.
Rodney Dangerfield is our president now.
Oh my God, you're right. Jokester, huckster, has no filter on the mouth. I mean, you said, I wouldn't, at this point, you know, Trump's talking and someone step on a duck. That's fake. That's false news.
Fake news.
That's fake news. That's a fake fart. That's a fake fart. That's a fake fart.
Did you see that news conference? That
No, it's a train wreck.
That was wow, dude. When somebody says, "I am the least racist person you will ever meet,"
Multiple times.
multiple times.
That means you are the most racist person
Yeah, that's a
of
pretty
all
good sign.
time.
You're probably the most racist motherfucker out there.
I know, because here on the show we talk shit, but everybody talks shit.
Everybody's a racist motherfucker, but if you have to start out your conversation by saying, "I'm the least racist motherfucker out there," and then go on to say some really wacky shit, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like that embarrassing friend that you kept from high school.
He's the type of guy that you like our character with the big dude. What do we don't have a nickname for him here for incognito-ness. You know the guy I'm talking about, Chief.
Oh,
You get it?
yeah.
He's the guy, but you know what? Trump would be the kind of guy.
Why'd you
let's
slap
bring him
me?
to the party. Yeah, let's bring him to the party because hey, that's him, dude. That's
Well,
all
yeah,
him.
That's all him. Yeah, well, that's the thing.
You don't have to take responsibility. That's like, yeah, he's with us, but he's on his own. You can kick his ass.
Kick his ass if you want to. I'm just as right home.
Yeah. You know, it's the kind of thing, come on, man. This guy, you brought him to our party? It's like, hey, do what you want, dude. He's on his own right now. He's one of those kind of guys.
I bring lots of people to parties.
But he's the kind of guy that, you know, if he acts up, it might be entertaining. So, I mean, we're watching this presidency like we watched Saturday Night Live or something. It's just like, it's basically when they do those reenactments, and we got to come back to another episode, Corn, where art is very closely imitating life. Like, it's not even, they're both funny.
Yeah.
It's not like they parody this one, like, where it's very serious.
It's bleeding into each other.
Yes.
That's the frightening part about all this.
Because he'll take from that to, oh, how dare you do this to me? That's fake news. And then it's like, dude, what?
Yeah, it's like, it's frightening.
Oh, yeah, we'll be right back. And we'll get more into the show here. Deeper. Make it deep.